Dede deryada.
Array.
Dede derya.
Maşallah.
Dede derya. Ama kavurat ki moygan kulina.
Wo da allata
Dede
ruzika
derya.
sata.
Dede derya.
Maşallah.
Derya çiz.
Na wo. Tadro sana da watan kan.
Oh, tonki.
So what you just saw there were tanks left behind from the Russian times. What?
Oh, da.
Sure.
Kur zaman Rahman.
The house at the top used to be a house belonging to King Amanullah Khan. Dalar bala the Panjshir.
Panjshir.
This way is Panjshir. So we've just entered Panjshir. So that's it, the beginning of the Panjshir River. Look at it. The camera doesn't do it justice. It's beautiful. It's a very powerful river. And it's only going to get better as we move forward. Look at that. That's the Panjshir River for you. Look at the ferocity. I don't even know if that's the right word. Look at that. So this is basically Panjshir, the beginning of Panjshir. Between two mountains, it's a valley with a raging river in between. I've been there before and it wasn't this much more now. So basically this is Panjshir. You got a mountain on one side, mountain on the other, and this raging river. And in all honesty, I've never seen anything like this before. It's just, look at that. And it's like, I don't think the camera's doing it enough justice, because it's quite overwhelming. Just driving along here. Look at that. So it's basically a valley with a river in between. Oh, mashallah. I don't know if you can hear the sound, but you obviously can. But it's very, very overwhelming. Very breathtaking as well. Just the size of the mountains and the power of the water, of the river. And I'm hoping that my driver is being extra careful. The river basically just runs all the way through Panjshir, and so do the mountains. I mean, it's a lot different. Like, I'm looking at it through the camera. Being here in real life is a lot different. It's a lot more majestic and very, very breathtaking. This is one of my favorite roads. I hope you guys can hear me because the river is very loud. But yeah, definitely one of my favorite roads. That guy, I don't know if you can see him, he's catching fish. So yeah, just look at the mountains, the river. river and this road. Very, very breathtaking, very amazing to be here. And like I said, I've been here before, but like coming here again, it's like I've never been here. I do recommend everyone to come. This is one of the most amazing roads I've ever seen. That is unswimmable. So there you have it, Panjshir. Just look at the mountains, and then you got the valley in between this road and this river. I've not seen another place like this. Very, very unique. او دا د اوبه د پنجشیر د پایپ دی و
د سرحد د بدخشان که نه ده هماغه لږ 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 یو غټ اوبه شي
او په پنجشیر کې تیر سي.
او پنجشیر
So the taxi driver just said that this water...
دی اوبه د غوربند درې که نه ده یو ځای شوی دی او چیزی د پاکستان ته دوه اوبه.
So it begins in Badakhshan and then comes through Panjshir and then goes up to Horban and then goes to Pakistan.
To Pakistan.
MashaAllah. Basically drive for hours between these two mountains, well not just these two mountains but many mountains alongside this river. Just keep driving for hours and the river will keep going. You can see the water and the mountains and just the beautiful landscape of Panjshir. We've been driving for approximately an hour and there's still the powerful river, the mountains, the valley. It's never ending and it's beautiful. Look at that house or restaurant.
زای هتل که نده روزه که بیا سهری چای خوره هر شای که خوره اشتر ده زای
So we're going to stop somewhere to have breakfast because we did leave early in the morning and we haven't had breakfast, so we're going to go do that now. So we've picked the spot to sit down and have some tea. I'll just show you. Yeah, that's basically Panjshir for you, man. Amazing sceneries, mountains, valley, a raging river, and it just goes on for miles and miles. And It's beautiful. I'll show you where we're gonna sit. So this is where people come and sit. They have a great view of the river and just chill, have some breakfast. It's very early. We left very early and got here very early. I'm gonna go have my tea, some breakfast, and hopefully show you some more beautiful places, hopefully.
الولايات ده لا استوديوم ده استوديوم
استوديوم ها؟
دغدغه لكن كرت كندا استوديوم ده
ما شاء الله.
شماتي استوديوم ده مخامخ صور küçük ne de دغه ولایت ده ولایت پنجشیر هم ده.
Alright, so up there on the left is the grave of Ahmad Shah Massoud. And yeah, we've been driving for a couple of hours. We're still driving by the river. You can see the river down there, quite high up. Currently stuck behind sheep. We've got traffic. Okay, my guy's here to tell him to get out of the way. Come on guys, get out of the way.
فيها وجايدة الكرة الخزايدة.
That's the view. You can see the whole of Panjshir from here. So we're basically on top of a mountain, and this is the view you get. Probably one of the best views I've seen in my life. And that's the road. That's the way we came from. It's the mountain there. And look at the river. It's really, truly breathtaking. It's quite scary as well. Look at that. Beautiful. You could just hear the sound of the river. So that's Panjshir for you. You got the river down there. I hope you saw that. It's just beautiful. Beautiful scenery, mountains behind me, raging river. Spectacular. It's breathtaking. Never seen anything like this. So we're just driving along this branch of the river. يا خير يا قربان شو ما شاء الله خير يوسف خير يوسف
ايش مشكل ندى اقفل ده
الله يغمرك. Just look at this. It's basically another branch of the water joining into the big river. You see all of that. So this is basically coming down from the mountain. And and then it just joins in. With the rest of the river, and it's, you can feel the coldness from it, even though it's very hot. Beautiful. Now what we're doing here is we're properly exploring Panjshir. Properly exploring.
Say Parangi.
Parangi?
Parandi.
Parande.
Oh.
Alright, so the name of this part is called Parande, which is a part of Panjshir.
Merkez Vilayet Panjshir.
So just look at that. And this river will be flowing all year round. It's like, it's just valleys, roads and rivers. That's Panjshir for you. And we're way up in the mountains. It's truly beautiful, truly breathtaking. Alright, so just look behind me. Look at the raging river. This is Panjshir, guys. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful Panjshir. Look at that. And the water is freezing cold. Freezing, freezing cold. And it's hot, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful experience. The water is basically, it goes on for miles and miles. Just look at that. Look behind me. Speechless. See that? That's the top of a Russian tank.
Berekşam.
वो बड़े से यार बपवार
Oh, ya so kalam çizu. Ya rohita kasiu kawa.
वो
Video ama keste. Ya anta. Neresi? Neresi?
Sana casi.
Ahmet'ten şimdi pastarım o bozukunu. Al. O bozukunu burun. Önümde ne pastarım ne? O zaman. Mümkün de bu ya.
So we're at a point where we could have went two ways. The water's coming from two ways, this way and another way. We decided to go this way and explore. And right ahead of me, right there, you can see a tank. A Russian tank. I've seen probably 30 right now. Earlier in the video I showed you the tank graveyard where there was all the Russian tanks, but in Panjshir itself we're finding tanks every few meters, so yeah, it's always nice to spot one. I mean, just look at that landscape, beautiful. Alright, so we're just on the left of the river. The river's still going. There seems to be no end to the river, but I just want to show you guys the landscape, the beautiful landscape. There's the river.
Chapter.